I'm Tom Bretz, CEO of Century 21 Affiliated in Chicago. We're one of the largest Century 21s in the world. We have 6 offices here in Chicago, hundreds of agents, and we are experts in short sales. Century 21 Affiliated is the second largest Century 21 in the world, and we offer a lot of services for both our clients as well as our agents. One of the things that we were seeing a tremendous request for was a more organized, professional, and better communication in a short sale process. Short sales are becoming more and more frequent, more and more popular, and the history of Address is that we looked at the market and said there is a place for us to really have an in-house negotiation team to support our clients, support our agents. People want to go through the short sale process when they know or are fairly certain that their home is underwater, meaning that their mortgage is higher than the value of the house today, and they want to sell the house. They want to get out. They don't want to be trapped. The banks understand this, and the recent settlement with the government has allowed the banks to work with homeowners. And we are really sort of the intermediary between the homeowner and the bank, helping them facilitate the short sale in the shortest amount of time with the best communication possible. Well, there's typically 2 different scenarios people find themselves in when they come to the short sale decision. The first is someone who, for example, has a job offer. They live in Chicago, they have a job offer in Miami, and they want to move, but their house is worth less than their mortgage. So the issue for them is they can't go through a traditional sale. They have to go through a short sale. And for them, they would like to go through that as quickly as possible so they can move to Miami. And we help facilitate that, and we give them a level of certainty. Of course, the second type of person is a person who would like to stay in their home, but unfortunately financially wasn't able to and has typically stopped paying their mortgage. So now the bank, it's at the point in the process typically where the bank is giving you one of 2 choices. They're either saying we're going to foreclose you out of your house, or we'll let you go through a short sale. The good news for the homeowner is that the short sale has a much less of a hit to the homeowner's credit rating. And typically speaking, we can get the bank to waive a deficiency of judgment in a short sale, which isn't the case in a foreclosure. A deficiency of judgment is, for example, if you have a mortgage that's $300,000 but your home is worth $200,000, that difference of $100,000 on a foreclosure, the bank would come after you for that. In a short sale, if you can get this deficiency judgment waiver, you can get on with your life, and we're able to waive that $100,000. Address started really from the clients and the agents asking us for an in-house solution to short sales. Short sales are becoming more and more popular. So we went out and brought on some lawyers, some negotiators, and we've trained some agents who specifically handle short sales, and they come together under one umbrella, which we call Address. The process for Address and how we accomplish this is, first and foremost, we have an intake sheet that the clients fill out that really give us a sense of whether or not we think we can accomplish a short sale for them in an appropriate amount of time. Certain cases, it's very complicated, too many liens, certain types of IRS issues, etc. We want to tell them on the front end. We also do a title search, so if there may be things that they're not aware of, and we disclose that to them. In addition, we sit down and we have a counseling session with them, and we go through kind of the process. This is far more paperwork and far more like anything dealing with a purchase of a house or something dealing with the IRS than a lot of people believe. It's not a quick process. There's often a lot of paperwork. The best news for homeowners is that they have a lot to gain from going through the short sale process with Address. First of all, we give you a lot of information on the front end to determine whether or not this is a good fit for you. We can tell you approximately how long it's going to take, and we can tell you whether or not your bank is a good fit for this. So you have some level of certainty going into it. That's a big thing people face with short sales. The good news is for homeowners that there's not really a risk to start the process with Address. We'll review the title for free, and we'll ask you to fill out one piece of paper which will allow us to analyze the situation. We'll actually begin the process with your bank to see if they're willing to work with you, and we'll be able to give you a risk-free analysis of your situation in short order. The housing market is moving because of short sales in part. It's also partly interest rates and other things. But the banks have made a conscious decision to start to move away from foreclosures and REOs and to short sales. And this is a good thing for everybody because short sales tend to be a little bit easier to facilitate. They operate a little bit more like a normal sale. Someone should choose a short sale as a seller because it offers a better alternative on your credit. REOs or foreclosures are very damaging to a seller's credit. If your bank will work with you and you can do a short sale, that is absolutely your best option because they tend to be shorter from a time perspective and they have less of a hit to your credit. How do you get started? Well, you're already halfway there. Watching this video is a good first start. The second step would be to download the form on our website that's called the First Step form and fill it out. Send it to us and we'll give you some information within a couple of days that lets you know whether or not you're a good candidate for a short sale. What I suggest is that you just fill out the form and start. There's no risk. It's easy. We've designed this to be quick and our trained professionals will give you an answer in short order. The best way to get a hold of us is to simply click the Contact Us button and send us an email. We'll get back to you within a day, and we're happy to answer any questions you might have.